Alright, so the primary thing that we need to know about Psylocke is her most lethal combo. This is left click, right click, left click. And we want to do that with pretty solid timing, right? So once our second shot from our left click goes out, then we right click, and then we right click again as quick as possible, once that hits the enemy, of course. And then we left click again immediately after. This combo will kill up to 350 HP targets instantly, so very powerful. And we need to be using that as much as possible when it's off cooldown. It'll also give us some extra bonus health to help us stay in a duel longer. Now, the next thing we need to go over, which is useful information for any flanker, is our kind of gameplay loop. So first, we walk out with our team, and we poke and we do as much damage as we can. This contributes to our uptime. We look for killable targets, we look to pressure tanks. And at that point, their team will need to start using resources to keep their tank alive, of course, right? And they'll be distracted. They have a job to do and they need things to perform. At that point is when we find the time to flank or rotate to an off angle. So we look for our relatively safe off angle, which is ideally, it could be behind them, it could be on high ground, it could be a little bit to the left of them, but it is an off angle where they need to look at us or them. We don't want to be all bunched up in this ball. Next is having an escape plan. So when I do rotate to an off angle, I need to make sure that I have the means to escape to a safe position easily. I can do this by keeping track of my mobility cooldowns. For example, we've got 2 dashes and an invisibility. So if I rotate to an off angle during combat with my dash, I need to make sure that I have another dash available to escape, and ideally my invisibility as well. And if I use my invisibility to engage, I have 2 dashes, you get it. So I leave this off angle and rotate away and escape immediately when I'm in danger. I want to escape to either cover, a medkit, or an area or with my team where my supports can help me. When we're in this off angle, we don't always need to get a kill. Right? While that's the goal, sometimes all we need to do is distract the enemy, and that will provide enough value, and that could be a successful flank. The third thing, very important, is our engagement timing. So we do not want to be the first one to engage in these fights. We need to wait for the fight to get going. So once the enemy team or our teammate has engaged and they're fighting them, they're up in their face, and everybody's using cooldowns, they're using abilities, the fight's getting messy, this is when we see an opportunity. Okay, we look at their supports. They might be overextending now to try and heal their tank, or they're trying to get into LOS, or they're moving around, they're trying to find some position. When we see them isolated, or really anything, right? We just want to do damage to them. They need to use resources to win the fight, which means that we can use resources on them, because they're not helping themselves, they're trying to help their team. So we look for this absolute best timing, and we take our flank. We'll go more into detail about this later in the video as well, when I get into the gameplay. Alright, so this was our first game today, our warm-up game. We just locked in Psylocke, and we made a lot of good plays, and we made a lot of bad plays. And we start off here by making some pretty bad plays off rip. So we do some poking from spawn, which is what you want to do on this map, and then we look for Namor. So we take out his squids. This hero is broken, by the way. And then we push him, right, because he's isolated, and we should be able to kill him. He uses his defensive cooldown here. Unfortunately, it's warm-up game, right? I'm breaking my aim, and he hits one shot and kills us. We respawn quickly with the rocket beacon, and we go back to push him. So here it's just unfortunate, right? He has all of the help that he needs, and he also has the supports helping him. The medkit comes off cooldown immediately, so we die our second time immediately. I promise this game gets better. But our mistake here is not disengaging, right? We died very quick, which is unfortunate, but we should have recognized the situation earlier and just left. Right? We need to use our cooldowns to escape and play more with our team, because we were also isolated. So here, we're fighting with our team, just trying to do some damage, look for kill opportunities. Jeff's a really easy target to hit. He gets a lot of heals there, though. During the fight, we rotate to our off angle. And here we start applying pressure. I'm too late to escape here and go back to my team once again, so we're not able to get healed, and we die. Another thing about this game is we had 3 supports, but our Loki was like dead set on dealing damage. By the end of the game, though, it didn't really matter. He didn't do enough damage for that to really make sense. But yeah, we go back, return to our team. This tank was like way overextended and nobody was really punishing him, so that's our job. We just kind of pressure him out, do some damage. Fight's looking bad, so we just escape, and we're gonna wait for a reset here. Their Strange is kind of overextending, trying to push us out, so we just keep backing up. He moves forward, we back up, we get to safety, we're near the med kit, and eventually he will let off of us. So here we just kind of set up here, wait for our team, try and gather some information by peeking over our shoulder here with a third-person perspective. I did not see the Namor there, who absolutely deleted us. That hero is so balanced. Yeah, so we respawn, we peel here and pressure that tank, so we have to back up. We create space. This guy hits me invisible, which is super unfortunate, but we're able to kill him here because he's isolated. So they start fighting and getting chaotic. Bucky overextends, we kill him. We're not really worried about killing this Cap and his ult because he's kind of immortal. So instead, we like to ult the backline, now that they're so split. And look at that, we get both supports, kill Strange, win the fight. Fucking squids, bro. But yeah, we're just sitting here poking, doing damage before the fight from an off angle. And we get the point. We start rotating here, seeing if we can find a little flank. We're missing a lot of shots here. It is our warm-up game, right? But so we kill Luna, and Strange is on us, so we back up and get out of there. Go back to fighting with our team. I'm not perfect, right? Like, you'll see me miss a lot of shots, but the main thing is we want to play well with our positioning so we can hit the shots that we need to hit. And we don't have to rely on hitting every shot. Yep, so we just kind of kite that guy out. Kill him because he's way overextended. I don't know why nobody else is turning for him. Jeff gets out because that hero's unkillable. Jeff ult. I dashed completely the wrong way and dashed into the ult like a dum-dum. He doesn't take us to that edge because our team's there defending it. But yeah, we're not dying to this. Strange is there to help us kill him. Their team is like way overextended, so we just start pressuring them and doing damage. When it looks dangerous, we back up, we play around cover and play with our team. It's a safe position. Now we look to play cover here. Poke, try and force that Namor out. Cap walks up, start pressuring him. This guy's just absolutely destroying our backline right now. Our Strange was talking a lot this game, it also tilted me, so bear that in mind. We look for an ult here, try and kill supports. We get 2 kills off that. We look for Bucky here, however we're unable to get anything there. Namor ults us. We just escape to a safe position, and we look to set up on our next angle. Push forward ahead, see if we can catch a stagger. Our teammates don't agree with this play though, it seems, so I'm the only one up here. Because we can definitely get some kills here. So Luna like panic ults and just runs to the point. So we back up, kite it out, keep our distance from the Strange. Loki uses his cooldown nicely here to negate any value they can get from that. And then we're just rotating around, kiting out Captain America here. And we force him out with damage. He dies. Very nice. Then we see Moon Knight in a kind of isolated position, so we just push him here. Very nice. We almost die there, but... Kill Jeff, we get out. shoot these squids. Get a kill on their Strange. Pop our invisibility and move up here. Then we just one-shot this guy before he can react. Hook the poke here, push cart, and we will get the objective. They do not contest in time. So now we pop our invis and look for a play here. Get Jeff because he's like way overextended. And then we're able to get an ult here because we know that they don't have any support or defensive ults to stop it. And these guys are like way staggered, overextended. We just want to kind of mess them up here. This was an unlucky time for a reload, but our team actually pushes up and helps us clear out that Namor, so we get that stagger off. So yeah, here we're playing a lot better. We finally warmed up. From our off angle, we look to do damage. Punisher turret shreds them, and we also do a lot of damage. So Wolverine pushes up on us, we just kind of kite him out, doing damage. We look at Moon Knight here, who's more obsessed with shooting his Ankh than us. That guy needs to watch our Moon Knight guide. And now we move to an off angle. And we just start poking. Missing a lot of shots, but it's okay. We look at the Wolverine who's overextended. He's not able to get out because he misses his cooldown. That guy needs to watch our Wolverine guide. Moon Knight out on us. We use this as an opportunity in the fight to kind of look for a flank here. And just like that, we're able to kill Rocket Raccoon. And now we're kind of sitting on an off angle trying to make something happen here. We survived for quite a while here actually. And we're able to kind of wait for some heals. Unfortunately, Namor is getting healed. We get the Strange though. And they're not able to save Namor. Immediately look to their backline. Rocket's not in the Luna ult, so we're able to just kill him with our ult. I messed up my dash here to escape, but it's okay because their Strange doesn't really look at me after ulting me. And we're able to just keep pushing the cart. Their Namor can't contest. Yeah, look at that. You can play well like this and carry your games without needing to hit every single shot, just because we position ourselves well and we use our game sense. Right, so the main things we needed to know there were 1, finding the right time to flank and rotate. So I want to start the fight with my team on a relatively safe off angle. By off angle here, I mean like a spot where the enemy has to choose to look at either you or your team. We don't want to spend too much time getting to this off angle because that is time spent not providing value and will hurt our uptime. Our uptime is the damage we spend, or the time we spend doing damage and getting value for our team, right? Whether that be distracting them or applying kill pressure, etc. Right? Next is, this is a mistake we made early on, right? Having an escape plan. So when I do rotate to an off angle or look for a flank, I have to make sure that I have the means to escape to a safe position easily. I can do this by keeping track of my mobility cooldowns. For example, on Psylocke, I want to make sure that if I rotate to an off angle with my dash, I have another dash and my invisibility to get out safely. I'll leave my off angle and go to a safety position immediately when I'm in danger. It's not always about getting a kill on our flanks and our off angles, right? While that is the main goal, sometimes all we need to do is distract the enemy. And the third thing is our engagement timing. We do not want to be the first one to engage in a fight. We want to wait for the fight to get going and for everyone to get busy and be focused on the fight. When we see an opportunity and they need to use resources to win the fight, we engage, and we need to look for the absolute best times to take fights, as this will increase our lethality immensely. So here, Namor kind of pushes us, but we kite out, we escape safely, get healed, and pressure him out instead. We return to our team, start poking, and this is when we look for our off angle. So we pop our invis here to rotate quicker, and once this looks bad, we just escape, right? So we're not doing a lot of damage, and they're looking at us. We do not want to overstay or get greedy. And here, we're too late to escape, and we just don't get healed. It's unfortunate, right? But that's our mistake for not kind of leaving, going to safety. We could have played medkits.
I'm doing this my way. This is real firepower.
So return to our team here. We're just kind of poking out Strange. We don't want to engage here because there's a huge numbers difference. But what we will do is try and stall out because we do have our supports here. So we kind of rotate around using the card as cover. We're getting a lot of healing here, and we get our cloak ult out, so we're able to just kind of stall this out, do as much as we can. We farm up our ult. I'm just kind of looping them around cart. This wasn't the greatest ult. I wanted to like kind of... I thought I had the Luna timer down for her ult, but I should have waited like a little bit longer, and maybe like not ult on the other side of the cart because that was able to... They were able to use that as cover, right? So yeah, we... Unfortunate, right? We try and stall that out. We're not able to get anything off that though. I mean, we do kill a lot of time from them. And then we move to our off angle here, and we're just poking the easiest target for us, which is this tank. While our teammate kind of shreds their backline. That was a good Loki ult. And look, they're not even, they never look at us. They never look at us while we're on this off angle. Strange gets a nice ult, so we follow up there, killing them. And we look to kill this raccoon. This guy made the mistake of not using his abilities to get to a safe position, so we were able to just chase him down and kill him. And now we want to regroup with our team. Peek over her shoulder and make sure it's safe to rotate across that pathway. And then we go poking on the off angle. So I hear Namor here walking with his loud ass footsteps, and we look to kind of walk up on him. However, I miss like all of my shots, and I do not escape in time. See, this is a tough game because their Namor is doing very well, and he is such a difficult counter for us. He's a hard counter to flankers because he just kind of needs to hit one shot and then his squads will do the rest. But here we sit on the off angle, and this is a safe position because we have cover and a medkit behind us. And when it's not safe, we look to kind of get away from the Thor, and we look for an ult opportunity, do a lot of damage. We fail to kind of leave in time when it gets dangerous. We should have left way earlier and gotten to the medkit. Bucky hit nice shots. It is what it is, right? However, we're still doing extremely well. Look at that, we have 40 fucking elims, 23 final hits. We're doing a lot of damage. What more could our team ask for? Look to contest cart here. Using the cart as cover. And here, amidst the fight, we look for a flank. We're able to find Raccoon there. And then we kind of poke out this Namor. And we win the fight just like that. So yeah, we're fighting with our team. And when we find the right timing, when the brawl gets kind of scrappy, we start rotating to our flank. And then we immediately get on the damage and we look for those kill opportunities. So here, we're setting up before the fight on a flank angle. Trying to gather information before we get our engage. Because we do not want to engage yet, right? They're not really on our team. We're just kind of looking to poke out this Thor. And he's not really going to push us. Because if he does push us, we just escape for free. So yeah, just poking from our flank. Distracting, applying pressure. And because of that, because they look and turn at us, our Strange is able to land an ult here. He doesn't really get anything off of it, however. And now we move in. So Bucky hits like 3 nasty shots. It is what it is. I remember watching the kill cam and he aimed somewhere around our character and each shot landed, doing like 1 billion damage. Bucky's such a strong hero right now. I think he'll always be like high A/S tier. This kid is so insane. He's also another counter to flanker characters, so playing into Bucky and Namor was very difficult, but our mistakes were a lot easily punished, right? But despite that, we played well. We did make a lot of good plays. So we're sitting on this off angle, poking at Thor who's pushing us, and we're just kiting him out, right? He moves forward and we move backward. Here, I look for an ult after the Luna ult ends. We're not able to get much, but we do kill the Luna. And then we move back to our off angle. Rocket pushes us, we grab the medkit and escape. And here, I want to try and contest the card again, and we're able to flank that Namor and kill him. We're looking to rotate, move around, use the card as cover. Thor starts ulting, so we use our invis to space that out. And just like that, easy peasy, absolutely deadlift this game, and we win it. GG.